If you know Stardew Valley 1.6, think again. Here are 20 of the best kept secrets in Stardew Valley. From infinite fishing hacks to tricking Robin to working on her off day. I challenge you, you will not know every single secret in this video. Do you accept? You might already know that you can take Mayor Lewis's shorts and drop them into a fish tank as a sweet unique piece of fish tank decoration. But did you know that if you drop these into your fishing rod, his shorts will be the fishing bobber? Wait, it's more than just aesthetics. If you do this with a deluxe iridium rod, the second fishing tackle will now be invincible. You will never have to replace that cork or trap bobber if the first slot is Mayor Lewis's shorts. Okay, so you need to upgrade your house tomorrow or get Robin to build you a new barn. However, tomorrow is Tuesday, which means that Robin will be closed. She'll be at Pierre's house exercising. Well, if you use a rain totem on Monday, it will rain on Tuesday. This will force her to work that day, allowing you to purchase some upgrades. I know you. You take your legendary fish and you drop them into fish ponds to get legendary fish eggs to then sell for maximum profit. That's wise. However, I bet you didn't know that if you drop a gold quality fish into a fish pond and decide to take that fish out of the pond, well, that legendary fish will lose its gold quality and just be regular quality now. Watch out for that. This is important. If you ever use a golden animal cracker on any fish pond with any fish in it and decide to remove those fish to replace them with a different fish, the golden animal cracker's effect will be gone and you will be forced to find and use a new one. So watch out for that when swapping to other fish. You see these crazy tentacle trees? Yeah, you can drop tappers on these to get fiddle ferns. These trees are not only cool, they have utility as well. How do you get these? Well, you need to get mossy seeds during green rain. However, if you plant a mossy seed, there is a chance that you'll get one of these random trees. No, instead, plant the tree. If it's a little brown seed, it's the wrong tree. Hit it with an axe and plant it again. The tentacle tree should be a green seed. Have fun with your tentacle tree forest. You know these help wanted quests that require you to give a random villager a random item for a tiny bit of gold and some friendship points? Yeah, these quests are actually important now. You see these 3 stars. Each time you complete one of these, a star will be filled. Well, every 3 quests will give you a prize ticket, and you need these to get some star drop tea, the best gift in the entire game. Penny is now one of the easiest villagers to befriend in this entire game. That is because Penny loves books. She loves every single book in the game. If you find a book that you have already read or don't need, give it to Penny. There are also many books that are very cheap that you can buy from the bookseller that you can easily give to Penny to make her love you. Maybe Penny should be the new marriage speedrun villager in the game. Getting gold in the early game is imperative for a good first year, so make absolutely sure that you buy all the seeds for the spring seasonal bundle on the first day of your playthrough. This will allow you to complete the crop bundle before you get strawberry seeds. This is extremely important as you will get some free speed grow, which will allow you to get an entire extra harvest of strawberries. That is not insignificant. This will allow you to buy more seeds in summer, allowing you to snowball. There is a way to get tons, and I mean tons of free hay. First, get a sword you don't care about anymore. A sword you will not use for combat in the mines. Enchant it with the Haymaker enchantment at the forge. This is generally known as the worst enchantment, however during green rain it is the best enchantment. Roam around the entire valley and clear the absolute acres of weeds with your sword. All of these weeds will give you loads of fiber, mossy seeds, and now hay as well. You can also bring this weapon to the mutant bug lair to get some free hay there as well. Do not underestimate the Haymaker enchantment. You thought ancient fruit or star fruit were the best crop in the game. You were wrong. Hops are absolutely insane. Let me show you. Hops reproduce every single day, and it only takes 2 days to turn hop crops into pale ale. So get a setup like this. Utilize 30% of your shed to grow hops, then use the rest to get pale ale. If you set it up correctly, you'll be harvesting hops and collecting pale ale every single day. This setup is more profitable than ancient fruit. It is just a lot more work. Subscribing is like planting an ancient fruit seed. You will be getting video after video about your favorite game. Hit subscribe and let the harvesting begin. Your greenhouse is small, and yeah, it can be used to maximize profits. You could fill it with ancient fruit or star fruit and make money off of the thing. However, there is a slightly better use for it. As you know, there are loads of incredible cooked meals in this game that will seriously set you up for success. You need these cooked meals. So, use a small portion of your greenhouse exclusively for seasonal crops for cooked meals. Then do the exact same for fish. Have a couple fish ponds with seasonal fish that you need all the time for cooked meals. Carrots are the latest and greatest new crop in the game. However, carrot seeds are just cumbersome to find. They are a perfect crop to keep in your greenhouse. Grow carrots, drop them into seed makers to get more seeds, and just always have carrots growing. Why? You'll never sell them. It's to feed them to your horse to dramatically increase their movement speed. Trust me, it's worth it. Hops and grapes are great. However, trellis crops suck. Look at this. They completely block your path. Annoying. Fortunately, Junimos cannot be blocked. You can set up a Junimo hut like this with trellis crops at every single tile. And yes, your Junimos will have no issues harvesting every single crop, allowing you to maximize space and get more hops than you will have kegs to turn into pale ale. You have seen this amazing setup that effectively allows you to have more than one greenhouse. If not, garden pots let you grow crops indoors, completely ignoring seasons. Deluxe retaining soil will allow you to have crops that never need to be watered. And that's great. But wait, the latest 1.6 update has given us the ability to dramatically upgrade these mini greenhouses. This is the layout we always used. Well, with the Iridium scythe, we can fit more crops into a deluxe shed. This is the new layout, giving you so many more crops you might never grow crops outside ever again. Catfish and sturgeons are the best fish to catch in the early game to absolutely print money and get ahead of the curve. The only annoying part is sitting and patiently waiting for these suckers to take a bite. Drop a sturgeon or a catfish into a bait maker and use those specific fish to get loads, and I mean loads, of those high value fish in the early game. This will make you rich early. Abuse this. Speaking of fishing, the Statue of Blessing has this incredible buff that will make the next 3 fish you catch considerably easier. To do this, get the extended family key quest, get the Blessing of the Waters, use some challenge bait, use 2 cork tackles, get a perfect catch on a legendary fish, and you will get 3 iridium quality legendary fish. This is a cursed mannequin. You can only get these by defeating loads of haunted skulls in the quarry. It is an extremely rare item, so best of luck finding these. Now, if you rotate a cursed mannequin a bunch of times, there's a chance that you will get a jump scare. And there are 2 unique jump scares to see. If you are one of the lucky few who has a cursed mannequin, but you do not want it for some ridiculous reason, you can leave it at the Statue of Yoba in Pierre's store to turn it back into a regular mannequin. Thanks, Yoba. Are you a collector? Do you have tons of hats, clothing, and boots? Are you tired of these various clothing items taking up tons of chest space in your house? Introducing the dresser. You can get a dresser from the furniture catalog. You can drop all of your rings, boots, shirts, pants, and even hats into the dresser. The dresser has infinite storage, allowing you to save time and space. Get yours today. The mill is interesting, right? You can use it to turn beets into sugar or unmold rice into regular rice. Doesn't seem that good now, does it? Well, it isn't. However, I bet you didn't know that you can drop wheat, beets, and unmold rice into the mill at the same time to process all 3 at the same time. So yeah, still useless, but pretty cool that we can do that. That was 20 secrets the wiki won't tell you, and this video has 30 of the biggest mistakes that you are making in your playthrough right now. Thanks for watching, but for now, I will see you in the next video.